Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tennis Inside Out. It's going to be the second fourth round match between Cirstea and Pegula. Just now, I was fortunate enough to watch the end of Swiatek against Paris. There she won straight sets. The pole starting to find her groove. I wonder if she can defend her title after winning last year. So let's have a look. Cirstea and Pegula, they should be going on court in the next couple of minutes. I'll keep you guys updated and I will inform you how things go along. If this is your first time here at this watch along, I'm a tennis coach. My name is Mike Meyer and I commentate on matches more or less shot by shot, and I give my expertise advice on what should be happening, or what, first of all, what is happening. And normally the person who's not doing too well, I give my 2 cents, if it means anything, on how that person could improve and try to win the game. It's going to be a good one today. I'm looking forward to this one. They have played on three occasions in the past. The most recent time was in 2021, so it was actually quite a while ago, and that was in Madrid. Pegula beat Cirstea in straight sets, but I must say both ladies are pretty much in form. Pegula has come a long way in the last 5 years and is one heck of a consistent player. If you didn't know, Jessica Pegula is world number 3 now, and she deserves to be there. I've been saying for some time, since I started this channel mid-January, or at least doing lives and watching, doing watch-alongs, that Pegula is, for me, the most consistent player. And funny enough, she's also quite consistent in having a slow start and building it up and just getting better and better and better as the match progresses. I'm not sure she can get away with that against Cirstea. So I'm guessing Pegula is probably going to get on the front foot, try to hit the ball flat, keep it low. I think any moment now the ladies are going to be going on court. I think something very interesting, just being sidetracked for a moment, the winner out of this match will be, oh, they're already warming up. Here we go. The winner out of this match will be playing the winner between Noskova and Anisimova. So we have the Wimbledon champion there against the American Anisimova. She's going to have the crowd behind her, get a lot of support. But she's been a little inconsistent, Anisimova. I wonder if she can find her groove as the matches go on. We'll have to wait and see. But the winner out of this match is going to play the winner out of that match. Current world ranking of 19, Sorana Cirstea. Just feeding smashes now to Pegula. So they're going to be heading towards the service warm-up very soon. See, Ashley is once again in the chat. So it's Tatiana. Hello, everyone. Good luck to Jessica. Greetings from St. Petersburg. Nice to have you in the chat, Tatiana. Don't know who you're talking about right now, Ashley. But nice to have you in the chat. And I see first person to get involved, Mr. Torres, is a little torn. He likes both players. He's a supporter of Jessica Pegula, but the same also likes to support Sorana Cirstea. An amazing run on clay this season, I must say. In the end, I think he flicked that coin and it's going to be backing Sorana, or at least wishing Sorana could win. Yeah, I think she's slipped a little bit in the rankings, and I think at the end of the clay court, has kind of lost her form a little bit. We know she's made it public that this is going to be her last season. Uh, gosh, I'm still going back to that big win in Madrid. That was fantastic. No, it was a Rome. Oh gosh, I think it was Rome. Beating Zabalenka, if I remember correctly. Remesis is in the chat. Oh wow, no, I never knew that. Oh, Nick. This is probably Nick Kyrgios, right? That's who we're talking about here. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah, so Pegula has been given a 73% chance of winning this match. That's rather high. It's rather high. But I guess based on form, amount of tournaments Pegula's played, and she always seems to progress really far in tournaments, Pegula. Sometimes it can seem like she's struggling, but it's almost like she's just reserving that fourth or fifth gear, maybe even sometimes sixth gear, playing that real top tennis and bringing it out at the right time. All right, let's get it going. First serve is in down the middle of the court. First point goes to Castilla. Missed the first serve down the middle of the court. Kick onto the backhand. Return into middle of the court. Castilla smashes her backhand straight down the middle onto Pegula's forehand side, who was very late to react to that ball. I tell you, Remesis. Oh, good serve down the middle. Double hand backhand, just blocking that first serve. Short in the court. Great forehand winner, cross court. Leaving Pegula dead in her tracks. Oh, there's a cool message to put up. Kick out wide, miss hit backhand return, and that seemed like a very easy start for the Romanian. Already, it seems like Jessica's going to have a bit of a slower start. Might even be a tactic that she conserves her energy. Very patient player. Sometimes I doubt whether she is okay with that tactic, but she can definitely go the distance. 3 sets, no problem. 2.5, 3 hours, also no problem. But maybe she's smart in the sense that she doesn't put her all into it from the very beginning, starting 60 or 70% effort. Kirsty, on the other hand, is going full out right now. Oh, great forehand return. They're in the rally, more or less forehands cross court, but they're standing more or less in the middle of the court. In the end, Cirstea hits a forehand into the net. Excuse me. First serve goes in, inside of forehand return, pushes Pegula back, but she stays solid with the double hand backhand. Once again, Cirstea tries to change direction, get to Pegula's forehand, but finds the net instead. We love. Great first serve, one hand backhand, return lob goes out. Both women are looking very capable of holding their service games quite easily right now. It's obviously early days. These things can change as the match progresses. Another great return. Pegula not quite ready for the accuracy and the power from Cirstea's forehand return. Leaning back, mistimed the forehand out into the tram lines. 40-15. Second serve. Slice into the body. Cirstea got around very nicely. Great forehand return cross court. Oh, she's hammering every shot. And when it works, Cirstea can beat anyone on the day. It's such a superb run this year. Pegula wins her game. First serve onto the backhand return in the net. First serve from Surana in the net. Slice into the backhand, inside in, backhand return winner. Fantastic. Second serve. Maybe into the body would be a good option. Oh, she hits a double fault. Try to go down the middle of the court. Made sense to cut off all the possible angles. Didn't land that serve. Maybe too much power, not enough spin. First serve slice out wide is good. Thunderous return from Pegula. Pegula is doing most of the defending right now. Finding good depth though, pushing Surana back on the backhand side. Surana's moving forward on the forehand side. Backhand cross court. Is it a winner from Surana? Oh, I'm not sure. She might have just missed it. And she did. So, Pegula breaks. early break. Cirstea broke to love on the service game after opening the match and the first set, winning her game 4 points in a row. Pretty sure Cirstea would like to do the same now with her returning game. Let's see how Pegula does with the serves. Great start. Beautiful slice out wide. What an ace. Very keen to keep an eye on Pegula, especially the positioning on the court. On that juice side, giving a little bit of space away from the middle. Also needs a good serve here. Mustn't give Serrano too much space. I can see that inside in forehand. There we go. Misses the baseline though. 30 love. Short rallies till now. Kick onto the backhand. Inside in backhand to Pegula's backhand. Looks quite comfortable play. Her backhand cross court eventually. Oh, slog that forehand cross court miles out. 30-15. Serrano just asking the chair umpire something. He's begging Pegula just to wait a second. Okay, play resumes. Good serve down the middle court. Great forehand return. Pegula dealt with it quite well defensively. Inside in forehand from Serrano. Back another line from Pegula forces Serrano to go cross court with a forehand. They're in a cross court duel. Pegula can't deal with that power. Tried to open and widen the stance to get more stability. Tried to change direction with the forehand, could only find the net. 30-all. Ramesses, I wish the best for you. I mean, I guess the way she plays is perfect for the surface. Just up against the very stubborn opponents in the likes of Jessica Pegula. Very consistent and can deal with lots of pressure. But she's struggling with changing direction. Break point now. Just tried to maneuver that backhand down the line, found the net. She tried to do the same on the forehand. The point before, hitting the net. First serve in the net. Oh, I can imagine Cirstea is going to get all over this one now. What a forehand return from Cirstea. Looking really solid. And could just see during that rally, Pegula was crumbling. And it's a break back. What a moment. I was hanging out at Academy, Mike. At the Academy. Did I get to see Rafa? Oh, Remesis. Oh, it feels like an age ago already. When did I return back? The 26th of July. So already what, 3.5 weeks ago? Cast my memory back. I mean, it was amazing. It was hard work. Really had no. Wow. Cirstea started with a double fault. There was really lots to do, lots to learn as well at Rafa Nadal Academy. Yeah, they have a different methodology, and it's given me something to reflect on. Being a tennis coach, I've learned so much. My basis, my foundation of tennis started in South Africa, and then when I immigrated to Germany, I spent a decade there learning a lot about the game in a different aspect. Oh, beautiful drop shot winner by the American. So comparing my journey and everything I've learned as a tennis coach to what I learned in that very short time, 5.5, 6 weeks being at Rafa Nadal Academy, has really broadened my my view and my scope on the game. Met a lot of great coaches, many coaches from different parts of the world. Um, Facilities are so good, so good. Just yeah, so many different gyms, 44 tennis courts, uh, indoor clay, outdoor clay, indoor hard court, outdoor hard court. Spectacular facilities. But there was really lots to do. There was a lot of work every week. I was working 6 days a week, 1 day off. And I really needed that 1 day, which was always the Sunday, to recuperate. Did I get a chance to see Rafa? Of course I did. It was actually funny because the first couple of days I was there, 3-4 days, was prepping us, getting us ready for the first day of work. And then my first day of work was probably the only time that I was slightly late, slightly. And I mean, I would have got there like on time or a minute before first presentation or the first meeting for all the coaches together before we would split into groups and start the day's work. And then I decided to take a shortcut, and on the way I was intercepted by Rafa Nadal leaving the complex in one of his incredible cars. It seemed like a sports car. Oh, it's another break. It's another break for Pegula. So 3 breaks in a row. Ladies struggling to hold on to their serves after each player their first service games. So yeah, there was Rafa leaving his facility, and I was just dumbstruck when I realized. I first saw the car and I just thought, wow, this is a beautiful sports car. And then obviously you want to see who the driver is, and it was Rafa Nadal himself, and he just looked at me. I was completely frozen in the moment because I realized, wow, a few steps forward and I could have, reached out and touched his car. I was never going to do that, but he was the first to wave to me, and then I just waved back. That was my moment with Rafa Nadal. But he was there all the time. Other coaches were fortunate enough to get selfies, autographs. A lot of kids I was coaching were fortunate enough as well. But there were other professionals there as well. Jaume Menard, the Spaniard. I've done a few lives with him as well. I got to get a selfie, obviously, with Zverev. If you go to my community, you'll see the people I've met there. Tony Nadal was fantastic. He was just so accommodating. Maybe because he's retired, just so laid back. I caught him in the gym, and he took a few moments. It was really funny when I approached him. I said, "Hey, Tony, is it okay? Can we get like a photo with you?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." And then he was doing his calls, and he was like, "Yeah, 91, 92." I don't think he was doing that many because, he needs to watch out. But really funny guy. English was impeccable as well, I must say. Did you get a chance to see? Yeah. So that was my experience. Thank you for allowing me to reminisce on that one. Reminisce. Good serve out wide, forehand return into the net. I see a pattern starting, and very effective what Jessica Pegula is doing. I think even if Cirstea had to read it early and move to her right, trying to return that return, she would still be opening up the court. It was a very short rally, serve and end, return onto the backhand. Pegula back and slice in the net, 15-all. Great serve down the middle of the court, but it's been called out. Yeah, he totally is. I mean, he's done so much. Wow. Oh, thank you for your wishes. Oh, good backhand cross court from Pegula. It was very deep, very flat. Cirstea couldn't get under the ball enough and get the right timing to get her double hand backhand over the net. Wow. Now that's a very deep question. Great footwork from Cirstea. What a forehand winner down the line. Started with the return. Not a bad serve, but the double backhand return put pressure on Pegula immediately, who was straight away into a defensive mindset. Tried to play cross court, it was just too short. Cirstea, wow, it's quick as a cheetah, was there like a bear. Wow, what a return. One hand backhand lob landed right on the inner tram line. Wow, what a forehand winner cross court. Starting to heat up here from Pegula. Just thrashed that ball. Felt like she was always in a defensive mode, but managed to turn that around. Wow. Part of that ball was definitely on the wrong side of the line. First serve goes in. Hard aggressive return down the middle of the court. Finding good depth, Serrano with her forehand cross court. Lost a little bit of balance, managed to still get a forehand in. Inside out backhand from Serrano. Pegula changes direction and whoa, what a shot. Beautiful forehand winner down the line. Absolutely nailed that one. And holds. Okay, I'll do that. I think when I go to break, I can do that quickly for you. Thanks for letting me know, Remesis. Would I be open to working with the top lane and travel the globe? Wow. I mean, that would be a dream come true. I think that's why everybody ends up being a tennis coach. That's what we look on the TV. You know, I was watching Nakashima yesterday and feeling very nostalgic seeing Wayne Ferreira sitting there, and well, obviously he was the player and then a trainer. He's a trainer, and being a player first as a junior, and then with 19, 20 starting giving lessons as a tennis coach. You know, the mind opens up, it gets wide, and what are the possibilities? I've learned a lot now. I've got a lot to share, but I think there's always room for improvement. Oh, great play. Both the ladies were at the net in the end. Serrano was a little more skilled to get the forehand volley lob over Jessica's head. Jessica running with all her strength, all her speed that she could muster, just not quick enough. Great serve down the middle of the court. One hand backhand return, high and long. 3-15. Kicks over onto the backhand. Wow, thunderous double hand backhand return down the line. Castillo wasn't finished with her serve movement. Momentum as well. Return winners thus far, 2 already. Actually, there's one on the due side. One on the advantage side now. Oh, great. Powerful return, cross court. Castillo slightly late. Jammed, I would say. A little bit with the right elbow into the hip. Steer that forehand in the net. Break point. Slice into the body, double hand backhand return into the middle of the court. Castillo just slogging her double hand backhand low into the net. Good start for the world number 3 seed. Would I be open to working with the top lane, travel the globe? I certainly would, if the price is right. I mean, I know I wouldn't be alone as well. They have so many different programs, I'm not going to lie to you. But Rafa Nadal Academy. There are just so many options. It's up to them. It's up to them. They probably get applications, hundreds of applications. I think every month they probably get a few thousand. Nah, a few hundred. It's forever growing. It's always expanding. So much interest from all over the world. I mean, I've had a few conversations with parents, mostly from America, considering to bring their kids, their child. With one person in particular, parents, his wife I was chatting with, they flew over to see what the facilities like, what the area is like. With the child is very good player in America and believes that she can get to the next level. She attends Rafa Nadal Academy. Yeah. There's a lot of space where Rafa Nadal is. I think he's got a lot of land there around the area. Can always do that. Serving for the first set. And starts with an ace, this time down the middle of the court. Good first serve out wide. Very impressive. Pegula's first serve percentage is right up there. Jory's in the house. Forehand winner cross court to set up 3 set points now. Hello, Jory. What a lovely profile pic. Oh, no, the first serve. Wonderful. Down the middle of the court. Forehand return in the net. And that was some set. How quick was that? Oh. 100 degrees in Alabama right now. Wow. 100 degrees Fahrenheit. That must be, I think, close to 40 degrees Celsius. Yeah, first serve percentage 73% for Pegula, 45% for Cirstea. No aces, 2 double faults for Cirstea. Pegula, 2 aces, no double faults. 9 winners thus far for the American, 4 for the Romanian. And forced errors, 1 back and together, 8 for Cirstea, 5 for Pegula. So Pegula definitely in the driving seat. I'd say just had a tough start with the first game. Cirstea was all over the American. That was probably the last that we saw of Cirstea really dominating. She's had 1 or 2 points here and there. I think she's been quite effective when she's moved forward, tried to dominate the net. Forehand looking pretty good, but Pegula's growing into this match really, really quick. Let me see if I can do this for you quick. I just want to change those images for you. Joko. One? Oh, yeah. Cirstea gets the second set started. And she has to retake a first serve. Berrettini. You don't want Berrettini. Oh, there she is. 15 love for Cirstea. Whoa. Oh, that was almost an ace. Good return cross court from Pegula, targeting the backhand, and it's a winner from the middle of the court, somewhat inside out. Okay, lob goes up. Easy smash cross court for Pegula. Serve out wide, forehand return in the net. I set out wide, but I think it got Pegula a little bit in the body on the forehand side. She was a little bit disappointed with the outcome, Jessica. Probably felt that it was needless and could have got that return in. Ramos is heading to New York City. Am I planning to be there? Oh, wow. Never been to America. Wow. That soon. That's like in a month's time. Great return on the feet of Serrano. Serrano couldn't control her double hand backhand. Great first serve. Guesses the right way. Oh, Serrano thrusted or thundered that double hand backhand down the line approach. Followed up to the net, but Pegula guessed early, as I said. Played a forehand short angle cross court, tried to get the winner. Serrano couldn't steer that forehand volley back over the net. Yeah. It's the end of this month. I think next week is the qualifiers. I think the main draw starts on the 31st. Maybe even the 30th of August. Probably the 30th. I think the Sunday. Good serve out wide. Pegula playing defensive slice. Cross court's not going to count. Serve was out. Oh, wow. She was definitely trying to get that second serve into the body of Pegula. Pegula read it early and moved to the left, opened it up, and found a nice channel there to steer that forehand down the line for a winner. Third return winner for Pegula. Looking very confident. Whoa, that looked a bit out, but the rally's still going on. For Pegula missed the forehand cross court. Still a forehand cross court duel. Eventually, Cirstea hits it long, and it's a break. Speaking of spaghetti, wow, guten appetit, Jory. Amazing, man. When are you going to New York City? Are you going next week? Are you going to see qualifiers? Plan to see the main draw? Are you there for 3 weeks? You're not there for the whole tournament, are you? Pegula's also trying the body serve. Worked pretty well. Ladies are in a backhand slice duel. Changed it up. Now Cirstea went down the line. It was a bit short. Pegula came forward and slammed her forehand in the net. Okay, cool, man. Cool, cool, cool. Wow. And Roger's going to be there. Of course, he's going to be there. He was also at Rafa Nadal Academy. I was fortunate enough to coach his son for one whole week. Backhand slice cross court. Goes long. That was from Pegula. Second serve. I think that forehand return was long. Start. Good first serve. Oh, what a forehand down the line from Pegula. Inside in, winner, flat. So flat. What a great shot. Wow. Serve out wide. Not a bad return from Serrano. That's what I mean. I said this earlier. That serve is so effective. Even though Cirstea now for the first time was able to get something on that ball, full stretch, forehand return cross court, Pegula is in control. She went behind Cirstea, thought that now the court's open on her backhand side. That's where Pegula was going to go. No. Wrong footing Serrano and winning the point. And another short rally in favor of Cirstea. Putting pressure on Pegula's backhand side, eventually just slicing it into the bottom of the net. Into the backhand, inside in backhand return from Cirstea. Looks like she's trying to keep the pressure on, and it worked, forcing Pegula standing in the middle of the court to hit her forehand in the net. Break points. Oh, feels like deja vu now. Like what happened in the start of the first set. Good serve. Not a bad inside forehand return from Serrano. Stays on Pegula's backhand side. Both ladies playing with incredible depth. What a thunderous forehand cross-court from Pegula, forcing Cirstea to hit a forehand in the net. She's able to dig herself out of these really tough situations, Pegula. I think that's catching Serrano by surprise. Ooh, ace through the center, misses Fanta. Not a bad serve down the middle of the court. Return was pretty good. Pushed Pegula back and sliced down the line onto Serrano's forehand. Serrano goes hard with the forehand. Cross court eventually. She had the opportunity to continue putting pressure on Jessica with the forehand down the line, but couldn't find court. Love 2, Cirstea to serve. First serve goes in, inside out, back and return is in. Few forehands cross court. Cirstea slams her forehand in the net. First serve goes in. Wow, nice forehand return. Pegula followed it up to the net. They might have caught Cirstea by surprise. She wasn't able to get the next shot over the net. Good serve out wide. Thunderous return. But Pegula's under pressure. Serrano dealt with it well and finishes off with a smash. Cross court from the advantage side. 15-30. Oh, great slow motion. Just love witnessing those pros when they're pronating their wrists. Kick out wide. Again, double back and return down the line onto Serrano's forehand. Serrano's doing well. Managed to pull Pegula away from the middle of the court, sending a forehand heavy topspin down the line. Pegula couldn't control her backhand cross court. Good serve out wide, forehand return in the net. I have to watch, all my faves are losing. And a good serve out wide, one-hand backhand. Return into the ground before hitting the net. Cirstea's on the board in the second set. The winner of this match is going to play the winner between Moskova and Nisimova. That'll be quarterfinal. And Kushchuk is struggling against Mira Andreeva right now. 5-4 for the Russian. Inside in, backhand return from Serrano was ferocious. Nothing Pegula could do there. Double fault from Pegula, missing the slice down the middle. She's looking very frustrated and annoyed now. Unlike her coach. First double fault though of the match. And there's no better way of making it up than by hitting an ace down the middle of the court. 15-30. Let first serve. First serve into the net, trying to target the forehand of Cirstea. They're in a backhand cross-court duel. Feel Serrano's getting the edge in this rally. And Pegula tried to wrong foot Cirstea, sending the backhand down the line. Just couldn't get over the net. Even if it went over, it was not going to land in. Yeah, so all of a sudden, very few first serves going in, putting Cirstea in a very nice position. Oh, aggressive backhand cross court right now. Oh, Cirstea changes direction down the line with a backhand. Forehand down the line is just long. She was moving towards the net. Good first serve down the middle of the court. Wow. It was a short return. Jessica, I must say, it wasn't the most good looking forehand. Maybe she was trapped in two minds what she was going to do with that ball. It was dead in the middle of the court on the service line. And I think Cirstea at the end, last second, made it easy for Pegula to make the decision. She moved too early to the forehand side and hit the win onto the backhand. They're in a backhand cross-court duel right now. It's deuce. Serrano's just gifting points, giving it away to the American. Advantage now to Jessica Pegula. Good serve out wide. Serrano's doing most of the running now. They're in a steady forehand cross-court duel. Serrano changed direction very nicely. Good backhand cross-court from Pegula, who's thinking about moving forward, and that made the difference. First one to be slightly more offensive, and manages, not easily, but crawls over the line to win her third game in this second set. First serve goes in, double hand backhand return. Wow, it was short, and yeah, Cirstea just smashed it away for a winner. Backhand down the line. Wow. Really on the line. First serve clips the top of the net and goes out. Second serve Looks like a slice into the body. Oh, Pegula went for the backhand. Return went across court, but missed it. 30 love. She needs to keep going this way, Cirstea. She needs more first serves. Definitely putting pressure on Pegula. Goes out wide. Good forehand. Cross-court return. Serrano chasing the net. That was a different tactic, and that might have put Pegula into tight position there. Was unable to steer the double hand backhand into the court. Good first serve. Return was also pretty solid from Jessica, but she was going big eventually with the forehand cross court. Finds the tram lines instead. It's 3-2 to Pegula. Andreeva won the first set against Marta Kushchuk, 6-4. The ladies right now are returning really well. The difference is which lady is going to get more first serves in. I think that's making the biggest difference. Think about the 3 or 4 return winners that Pegula's played. They were first serves or second serves? I seem to think that they were second serves. Good serve down middle court, double hand back in return from Cirstea goes out. Serve goes in, inside of forehand. Return wasn't too bad, but Pegula's really playing with a lot more power now to keep the points short. That's what I think, at least. Slice out wide. That's a short return. Pegula's quick to get there. Oh, plays a sneaky little drop shot that bounces off the top of the net and rolls over onto Serrano's side. Oh my goodness. Kick out wide is out. Nice little change up. Doesn't always have to be a blasted first serve into the court. Kick into the body. Good backhand return cross court. One backhand slice from Pegula into the net. Second serve for the American. Oh, that's a wild forehand return from Serrano. Both ladies are either targeting the backhand side with the kick serve, Or they're going into the body with a lot of swing. Inside in, forehand winner. That was fantastic. Kick out wide, short return. And there's a huge benefit in serving that way. If you hit the first serve too hard, the return can come back deep and hard. But if you disguise the first serve and put a kick serve instead, which then takes away the pace, it's very difficult for players to be moving away to the left, trying to play a backhand and generate power. It's easier to do so when you're moving forward. Oh, I don't know how many times she's done this, but Cirstea started with a double fault. Again. Very good. Again, second serve, swinging in this time to the backhand side of Pegula from the advantage court. And she got all jammed up there with the double hand backhand, couldn't get it in. First serve into the net. And it's another double fault from the deuce side. It just seems like it's going to be one of those days. Serrano should start now with a second serve, kick or slice. She goes slice down the middle of the court. It was a good return from Pegula, hammering it onto Serrano's forehand side. Back into a forehand cross-court duel. Jessica hits it long. 30-all. Yeah, could serve out wide. Forehand slice into the bottom of the net. And one serve, first serve out wide, one hand backhand. Lob from Pegula goes out. Selected the balls, ready to serve. Trying to open up the court with the serve out wide, found the net instead. Serrano looking very aggressive now, moving forward. on the baseline, slams a forehand, return cross court, and then hammers the next forehand in the net. Good serve out wide. Serrano defending. Jessica changes direction with the backhand down the line. Forehand cross court from Cirstea goes long. Serve onto the forehand is just out. I think if that was in, there's no chance of Serrano actually even touching that ball. Slice out wide. Oh, Serrano just missed the forehand. It was looking really good. Oh no, my mistake. Oh, that looked out. It clipped the back of the line. I'd say 80% of that ball was out. What a shot. I think that must be the first forehand return winner. Another good first serve. What a double and back and return, pushing Pegula back. They're in a forehand cross-court duel now. Jessica changed directions and, yeah, she knew it. As soon as the ball left her strings, it was heading out. There's a pattern growing always. Pegula wins the first 2 points. Cirstea comes back. 60 minutes have gone by now. Had 15 games. In a forehand cross-court duel now. Point started already. Onto the backhand side. Cirstea slicing the backhand, giving Pegula time now to assess and judge what she wants to do. That was a poor volley. Decided to approach with the backhand cross-court and then play a little drop shot volley. It's a break point now for the Romanian. Oh, double and backhand in the net. Cirstea gets a second break of the match. We're back on serve. Yeah, first serve is in, forehand return is out. 15 love. Missing the first serve. Second serve now for Cirstea. Kick out wide, double and back and return. Aggressive onto Cristea's forehand side. Serrano's only able to push the forehand in the net. Good serve out wide. Not a bad forehand return. Pegula has to run hard though. Whoa, what a drop shot. Even Pegula has to get the racket and applaud. Hand on strings. Looking for the angle with the double hand backhand passing shot. And a little skip from Cirstea. Well, there was Pegula applauding the drop shot winner, and then Cirstea was apologizing afterwards. I don't know why. It looked like she got complete strings on that one. Oh, this is great play from Cirstea right now. Wow, what a backhand cross court to open up the court. And it's an easy winner, 40-15. Good body serve. And the return goes long. Cirstea takes a 5-4 lead in the second set. It's only the second time now that she's been in the lead since she led after winning the first game of the match, 1-love. Oh, we're in for a 3-setter. Lost the first set, 6-4. Now she's 4-love up in the second against Mira Andreeva. Maria Malela, come on Serrano. That's starting to change, as I said already. It's only the second time that she's leading now in this match. First time she won her opening service game to Love. That was 1-love. Oh no. Whoops. My watch is falling apart here. Stop fidgeting with it. First serve down the center of the court is out. And this is exactly what Serrano's going to need. Lots of second returns. Big forehand return cross court. And Pegula slams her forehand in the net. 15. Wonderful serve down the middle of the court. Drive volley, cross court, but it was in the net. This is something Pegula does so well. It's kind of, I would call her bread and butter shot. Moving forward after a good serve. Hitting the ball out the air directly. Slice out wide. Great forehand return cross court. They're in a backhand cross court duel right now. Serrano finding more depth. Oh, but so did Pegula, or was it Long? Ah, just clipped the line. Lucky for Pegula. Cirstea would have wished for something else. Nice swinging serve, but missed that center line. Oh, great forehand, cross court, beautiful time to play a drop shot. Pegula comes forward and scoops her forehand cross court out. She's getting really annoyed, dropping a racket, almost screaming into the ground. Cirstea has set points, 2 to be exact. Just needs to win any one of the next 2 to make it 1-set all. And once again, this is tough for Pegula. She's made it really hard for herself in the set. 73% first serves in the first set, and she finishes with a double fault. We're into a third set. Crazy stuff. Wow, there we go. I said how Jessica Pegula is so good at playing the long game. 3 sets. She wouldn't mind going 3 sets. I don't know if the cameraman's doing that on purpose, but the heavens are starting to get a little darker. Very cloudy right now in Cincinnati. But if we look at the second set, 1 ace for Cirstea, 2 double faults, same as the first set. So in total 4 now. Pegula, 2 double faults this time and 2 aces. She had 2 aces in the first set. Look at that, the first serve percentage has dropped for the American from 73%, the second set 57%. Cirstea has improved a bit. I think she was on 50 something in the first set. Now she's on 61 first serve percentages going in. Wow, what a comeback, and that's probably one of the quickest sets, to be very honest. I've seen 18 games in 17 minutes. Here we go, Maria Malaela. Hope I'm pronouncing it right. Writing in the chat, yes, huh? Getting all positive here. Supporting Sorana. Come on, Sorana. I know you can win this. Thank you for your message and getting involved in the chat. If this is the first time that you're here at the channel Tennis Inside Out and you're enjoying this, hit that subscribe button now. And I think YouTube kind of does the rest. You probably have to hit the notifications as well, but you'll be informed when I'm doing live matches. Fourth round tomorrow. We'll be getting that. Getting the quarterfinals should be underway. Yeah, should be starting. Where is it? Wait, let me get this right. Quarters. Tomorrow and Thursday. No, tomorrow and Friday. Semis Saturday. Final on Sunday. All right. Deciding third setter. Cirstea to get us underway. There's a second serve. Pegula inside the baseline. Hits it out. It looks like it's going to be a let. Oh, thunderous forehand return right at Sorana. Forehand in the net. I don't understand that. Sometimes shot selection just didn't make any sense. Been working to go into the body with that second serve. She should continue going that way. Pegula looks like now the anger is turning. Beautiful winner from Sorana. Pegula was in control the entire point until right at the end. Defensively, she tried to play a backhand, double hand backhand down the line. Pegula on the way to the net had to play a half volley, but wow, how quick was Sorana to get there and just play a beautiful topspin forehand winner into the open court. And good first serve, one hand backhand, return lob goes out. Another let. Good first serve into the body. That was very calculated. Double hand back in return from Pegula right at Cirstea. Couldn't control her backhand. Dior. Again, this is very aggressive returning from Pegula. Keeping a cross court right now. Seems like nobody wants to change it up. Inside out backhand from Serrano. And then forehand cross court goes out. 40-30. First serve attempt. Slice down the middle of the court. Hits the net. She should be going into the body now of Pegula. Kick. Oh, inside in forehand return. It's good defending from Serrano. Oh, just snatched at the forehand. Trying to go for the winner down the line. Ah, timing was off. You can see in slow motion. Technique wasn't quite right. Missing the first serve, targeting that backhand side of Pegula. I think she should go the same serve, but just a lot of swing. Try to jam the American into the backhand side. Goes to the forehand. Drop shot from Pegula, hits the top of the net. And stays on her side. Advantage to the Romanian. Good serve out wide. What a backhand return down the line. Pegula, though, has to backtrack. It was good defense from Serrano, finding so much depth. But this time it's out. She was always going to remain under pressure after that return from the American. Great play from Jessica. It's been really solid for her, that double hand backhand, especially from that advantage side. Thunderous forehand return cross-court. Serrano dealt with it well, almost like she expected it. They're in a forehand cross-court duel now. Serrano finding more depth. Fantastic, fantastic depth. Jessica just staring at their baseline. That's going to remain in. Now advantage for the Romanian. Looking for the body serve. More or less going into the backhand side of Pegula. Unfortunately, the serve was long. Kick out wide. And the double hand backhand return goes long. Cirstea holds her service game. It was a bit of a battle right there. And mentally speaking, that was a big win for Serrano. She needs to keep doing that. And she doesn't even cross under the watchful eye of the chair umpire. Not even interested to have a sip of water. She crossed over the other side of the court, the far end of the court, around the post. Looking very, very focused. Yeah, she's in it to win it. Slice out wide was pretty good. Serrano's wrong-footed. On the run, Pegula hits her forehand cross-court for a winner. Such a great serve. Jessica's going to keep doing that. The placement is fantastic. She can control the point from thereafter. Good back and slice. Very defensive down the line, but Serrano's taking control. Oh, what a defensive one-hand backhand cross-court. They're in the rally. Serrano went too big with a forehand down the line. 30 love. Good serve. Pegula taking control of the point. Can see Serrano standing further back behind the baseline, trying to get close, trying to push forward. Pegula was standing on the baseline. It's turning into somewhat of an easy service game now for the American. Good serve out wide. Returns are going to make it over the net, and it's 1-1. Very quick. Very, very quick. And soaking in the wise words of wisdom, Jessica Pegula, listening to her coach. That's a lot of information. He just didn't stop talking. I don't know. Sometimes I can probably work against players. There's just too much talking. Yeah, well, everything that Pegula can do, so can Serrano. Good serve out wide, opening up the court. And blasting the double hand backhand winner cross court. Good serve down the middle of the court. Double hand backhand cross court. Backhand slice from Pegula. Tries to change it up and get more offensive and misses the backhand cross court. First serve. Is that a let? Oh no, so that was out. Second serve for Serrano. Oh, good kick serve. That's a short ball. Oh, good lob cross court. Nah, it's just out. Pegula scrambling forward on the forehand side. Getting very annoyed. But Cirstea is coming out with tricks at the right time. Thought she was going to really smash that ball away for a winner and then played a drop shot instead. Normally think, if I think about Serrano Cirstea, it's just power game comes into play, comes into mind. Oh, it just looked like she had so much time. Pegula, double hand backhand return, winner down the line. She had a lot to do there. I thought that was a pretty good kick serve from Cirstea. The contact point was almost head height for Jessica. Dealt with it so well. First serve into the net. Second serve. I think she should go into the body. That's where Jessica's been struggling. Even onto the forehand side wouldn't be a problem. As she does. Double hand backhand in the net. Jessica might be getting used to this tactic. She was definitely crammed, Pegula, but maybe frustration, anger is the fuel that the American needs to get out of this rut, which that she was pretty much in control most of the match. As I said already, Cirstea has only been in the lead twice. That was the opening game of the match, and then when she went 5-4 up in that second set. Oh, inside out forehand winner from Jessica. My goodness, she just won 3 points in a row. Well, if Cirstea can do that, why can't Jessica? It was just great play from Jessica. She was finding width and power, getting close to the inner tram lines, first with the backhand and then eventually the forehand that forced Cirstea to slice or chip their forehand short onto Jessica's side of the court, and then just played it very calm and steady. Getting a lot of lets. It's now 2. Well, the first serve went in the net. Second serve, aggressive onto the backhand. Very well dealt with by Pegula. And then just hammered backhand straight down the middle of the court. Then a forehand down the middle of the court onto the feet of Cirstea. She couldn't control the ball. Hitting it out. Break point now. Second serve onto the backhand. Not a bad return down the line. They're in a forehand cross-court duel. It's just too much pace for Cirstea. Pegula gets the break. What a moment. I don't think she's out of it completely, Cirstea. Kind of reminds me of what happened in the beginning of the second set somewhat. And then was always a break behind until she was able to turn it around towards the end of the second set. Get that much needed break to go 5-4 ahead. There've been a few back-to-back breaks already in this match. Really stopping Cirstea from doing that again. I think the one thing that could help Cirstea is if Pegula misses a lot of first serves. Pegula gets his first serves in, she's going to dominate. Cirstea can get very aggressive and make forced errors. Forehand or backhand return. And the ladies are marching now to the baseline on their respective sides. I'm guessing Pegula is going to start the way she's been doing every point. She's going to... Oh, wow, that is a beautiful camera work right now. Having a hummingbird. I'm a sucker for nature. She's going to go out wide here with her first serve. As she does to open up the court, already at the net. Backhand slice approach down the line. Lob goes up. Backhand smash from Pegula. Sends it in the middle of the court. She's the one under pressure now. And slices a backhand in the net. What an incredible point. 15. Good serve out wide. Double and back and return bounces on the baseline. On the forehand side of Pegula. Pegula very aggressive. Straight onto the front foot. Pounded that ball down the middle of the court. Caught Serrana by surprise. I see that aggressive, offensive shot is not played enough, even on club level. Don't always have to go down the line or cross court. It's tough for players to deal with an approach shot when it's coming straight to them. Oh, any other moment, I think Pegula would have got that smash in. Yeah, she had to work a little bit for it. A couple of steps back, but she was more or less on the service line. Not going to see a replay of that. 15-30, so a bit of inconsistency creeping into the Americans' game. Excuse me. It's our forehand forces. Pegula to slice the backhand. Now she tries to drill the double hand backhand cross court and hits it miles out. 15-40. Are we about to witness a back-to-back break? As I said, before the previous break they had, it's not completely out of it. Cirstea does have what it takes to get back. Oh, that's a strange forehand. Oh, almost caught Pegula by surprise. Cirstea was slicing the forehand from right to left. And it created so much side spin, but Pegula with the footwork and experience read it well enough. Place that double hand backhand winner down the line. Kick out wide to the backhand. Backhand return was short. Oh, that's an unforced error from the American. It's 2-all back-to-back breaks. And we're back on serve. First serve attempt down the middle of the court is out. Serve onto the forehand. Forehand return blasted into the net. So almost hitting the 90-minute mark that these ladies have been on court. Kicks over onto the backhand. Oh, this should be an easy backhand volley winner. Serrano guessed the right way. Was looking for the passing shot cross court and found the net instead. Straight off the return, Pegula, she knew what she wanted to do. She approached the net. Could have done better with a backhand volley, but I guess Cirstea guessed, right? Just like any professional goalkeeper in football would do. Second serve. Cirstea just taking a few extra seconds. Unusual what she did there. Oh, it's too short. Ah, oh, Pegula owning the net right now. My goodness, 15:30. Oh, it's clear what her tactic is, and Serrano's been very successful when Jessica's come to the net to play lobs. Pegula's missed a fairly easy smash. Serrano's hit some lob winners. Oh, and very short rally. It was just a serve return and a backhand inside out that went out. Break points now in favor of Jessica Pegula. Feels like Cirstea just buying some time. Second serve. Oh, there's a lot of kick on that. Jessica struggled with that one. There's another break point to be saved. And an opportunity for Pegula to take a 3-2 lead. Who wants it more? Who's hungrier to win this next point? Not a bad serve. Forehand return in the middle of the court. Jessica goes straight to the net. Forehand volley is out. How uncharacteristic of the American. Oh, she must be boiling inside. She's not showing it. Just turned around, walked casually to the next to her next position, to the next spot where she needs to get ready to return. Oh, previous world number 1 doubles player. That was not a good volley. Serve out wide, forehand return in the net. Cirstea has game point advantage to the Romanian. Again, Jessica's approaching the net. No, she's backing off now. Backhand's cross-court duel. Jessica changed direction. Thunderous onto the forehand side of Cirstea. Cirstea couldn't control her forehand. Ooh, almost an ace out wide. Yeah, Jessica's looking very aggressive now, standing inside the baseline. Thunders a forehand return, cross court. It was good defense from Serrano. Oh, what a backhand winner into the open court. She was always on the back foot until the last shot. Wow, what a mindset. How strong you have to be. Second serve, kick onto the backhand. Backhand return down the line goes out. Cirstea takes a 3-2 lead in this final deciding set. And in the other match, Marta Kushchuk, it is flying in the other match. So Mira Andreeva won the first set 6-4. Kushchuk won 6-love in the second set. And she's 4-2 up. 4-2 up in the third set. Wow. So since losing the first set, Kushchuk has won 10 out of 12 games. Camera's on Chita Martinez. That's a pretty good backhand winner from Mira Andreeva down the line. Two, three. Jessica has to start digging deeper and finding more consistency. Ooh, I think that was a bit of a miss hit from Serrano. Forehand out. And the baseline down the middle of the court. Oh. Not a short point. First serve in on the backhand side, one and back and return in the net. This is where Jessica can really take control. Getting that first serve in. Does it again down the middle of the court. That's a short return. Double and backhand cross court. Was long and wide. Now the first serve is good. Forehand return was a bit short in the middle of the court. But the serve has been neutralized by Serrano. And she double hand backhand from Pegula was too hard for Serrano to control. 15. Slice out wide. Forehand return. Didn't even bounce. I think it hit the backboard first. So we're getting to that part of the match now where mental strength is needed. That's going to be the difference. Both the ladies have the technical ability and the tactical ability to win. But who is hungrier? It's already a good start for Cirstea. First serve in, double hand back and return in the net by Jessica Pegula. Good serve out wide, double hand back and return in the net by Pegula. That last serve was not blasted. I would say it was an aggressive, hard-hitting kick serve, but there was definitely a lot of bounce on that ball. Oh, body serve. Jessica dealt with it well. But Serrana's forehand down the line. Just trying to be too precise. On the wrong side of the inner tram line. First serve hitting the top of the net and going out. Kick out wide to the backhand. Returned right at the feet of Serrana. Again, another backhand. Serrana hitting her forehand in the bottom of the net. Leaning backwards, falling backwards. It does happen. It does happen. Should have known to have played with more topspin. Cirstea is naturally a very aggressive player. Sometimes just need to accept the fact that, yeah, I'm in a defensive situation now. What is the right way? What is the right way to be defensive? Wow, this is some hard hitting from Cirstea. Game point for the Romanian. Good first serve. Forehand return in the middle of the court just to neutralize the serve. Oh, there we go. Pegula letting out some steam, throwing a racket on the ground. 4-3 to Serrana Cirstea. Frustration is definitely in there now. Time for new balls. As much as Pegula is trying to hit even harder than normal, the balls keep coming back ferociously. Cirstea is just, she's really grown into this match very nicely. Thought maybe it was a little too early. It was a great start. The first opening game I thought was fantastic. But Pegula took control very quickly thereafter and basically neutralized the Romanian. First serve percentage was really right up there from Pegula, and that also made a difference. Excellent returning, but it was in that second set that Cirstea started to play smarter, get a lot of serves into the body of Jessica Pegula, and that's when also in the second set the first serve percentage started to increase. Just makes it so much easier for one to get control of the game. Here we go, Jessica Pegula, first serve. Out wide, as she's been doing most of the match. Forehand return, cross-court goes into the tram lines. It's almost so predictable where that first serve is going to go. And if it works, don't change it. Never change a winning formula. It doesn't just go for tennis players. Should do that in life in general. Second serve, kick onto the forehand side of Cirstea. She tried to steer that ball to the backhand side of Jessica Pegula, but couldn't find the line. Oh my goodness. I don't even think I could put a human hair between the line and that ball. It was given out. This should be an easy smash for Pegula, and it is 40 love. Just one serve and one hand backhand return lob, but a bounce too short. think that'll be a let. Definitely clip the top of the net. No, it was out. Second serve. Where's she going to go? Into the body. Yeah, into the body on the backhand side. Great double hand backhand return. Cross court. One hand backhand lob. Cross court goes out from Pegula. American must make it easy for herself now and win this next point. Probably going to go out wide. It's been that trusty serve as she does. Good forehand return cross court. Serrano can only slice the forehand short. Approach shot down the line from Pegula is fantastic, and it's a winner. My word. An hour and 3/4. I feel like this match has just been so quick. Been so many short points. Shows how good that these ladies have been serving. Kick onto the backhand. They're in a backhand cross-court duel. Oh, that was so late. Cirstea falling back on that after hitting the backhand. Timing was off completely. Love 15. First serve goes in. Forehand return. Hard onto Serrano's forehand side. It was short. Serrano hoists the ball up high into the air. Jessica watches it go out. Looked like she was prepared to hit the smash, but didn't need to do so. Love 30. Dangerous territory right now for the Romanian. There's that first serve. Good solid double hand backhand return from Pegula. Hard hitting forehand cross court. Sets herself up for 3 break points. Now, Cirstea has been in this situation before. She's managed to pull herself out and win her games. She's going to need to dig deep now. Oh, a little bit of luck. Pegula, double hand backhand return, bouncing on the baseline. Cirstea mistimed the forehand, hitting it straight into the ground. First time. It's looking good now for the number 3 seed, Jessica. In 90 seconds time, we'll have an opportunity to serve for the match. Can she do it? If she gets those first serves in, she can win it quite easily. And she must know that as well. She must have that feeling. First serve, she's going to be standing on that due side. I'm telling you, she's going to whip it out wide. Get a lot of spin, open up the court. She's been dominating from that due side on with that first serve. The game. Already over. Serving for the match. 5-4. Jessica Pegula just missed the first serve down the middle of the court. Thought she would go out wide. She tries now. Oh, but it's off a second serve. Cirstea was waiting for a thunderous forehand return. Cross court. Left Pegula absolutely flat-footed. Pegula should have done it with the first serve, not the second serve. Backhand cross courts from both the ladies. Pegula tries to change direction and doesn't get the timing right. Love 30. Oh my goodness. Is this heading towards a tiebreak? Return clips the top of the net. Pegula was quick to get there. Lob goes up, but it's too short. Smash again into the net. I'm telling you, those lobs, that's the key to beating Pegula today at least. Any other day. Oh my goodness. Any other day, Jessica would have put that away. Backhand cross court duel right now. Now it looks like Jessica's willing to hit. Always another ball backhand slice into the net by Serrano. Oh, she's made it hard for herself. 2 break points left. Surely Cirstea can feel that Pegula's hurt now. She needs to stay aggressive. Mustn't fall into that consistency trap. That's what Pegula's going to try to do now. Oh, she's approaching the net, and the forehand cross court goes out. It's 5-all. Back-to-back breaks. It almost looks like Jessica is having an argument with a coach. Can't believe it. She has to reset. Oh, okay, I'm not going to tell you what she was saying there. Pretty obvious. All right. Great first serve down the middle of the court. Was it the return from Pegula? But that was a mishit forehand by Cirstea. Love 15. Now, I feel like this third set has a tiebreak written all over it. Incredible. Another error in the net from Serrano. Love 30. And for you out there, everyone who's really interested to know, Marta Kostyuk has beaten Mira Andreeva 4-6, 6-love, 6-2. 6-love, 6-2. What a turnaround there. Backhand cross court. Changing it up now with a forehand cross court. Serrano hits a forehand in the net. Nobody wants to win. What's going on? It feels like it's got a tiebreak written all over this. Good first serve. One-hand backhand return in the net. What a first serve out wide. Forehand return high and long by Pegula. Now it looks like somebody wants to win. In the likes of Serrano Cirstea. She needs another big first serve. She just had 2 points in a row like that. In the net. If I was Jessica, I would be very aggressive now with the second return. She's inside the baseline. Backhand return into the net. 1 for yourself, 1 for the opponent. Kick serve into the body. Forehand return straight onto Serrano's backhand side. Forehand cross court from Pegula. Again, finding a little more angle. Forehand in the net by Serrano, who started to get vocal herself. It's a 4th break point in this game. First serve out wide onto the backhand. Pegula's doing all the running. She's going to chase it down on the backhand side, scoops it up, but it's too short. Backhand approach down the line. The lob goes up. Serrano lets it bounce. It must have been right on the baseline. Her forehand goes out. Oh my goodness, it's another break game. Pegula takes a 6-5 lead in the final set, meaning she has a second opportunity to serve for the match. Is she going to get it done this time? I don't know. I think it's going to repeat itself again. Serrano's going to come out big. It's going to be unforced errors from Pegula. Don't hold me to my word, though. Crazier things have happened. For you out there who are interested, the winner out of this match is going to play the winner between Noskova and Anisimova, who have just, or they're very soon about to go on court. What a win from Marta Kuszczuk. Love 6-2. So after losing the first set, Marta Kuszczuk went on to win 12 out of 14 games. What an amazing turnaround. There's some amazing highlights there. Right now, second time lucky for Jessica. We're about to see. She has to go out wide with her first serve. That's where the money lies. She goes hard down the middle of the court. Backhand drive volley into the middle. Serrano pushing Pegula back on the backhand side, forcing Pegula to slice the backhand, and it goes out behind the baseline. Such a solid player, Serrano. This is what happens a lot in the women's game as well. Can't seem to dominate off their serves, even when it's a good one. Even when it's a good first serve, as Jessica started in this game. It does seem that in the modern game now, the returner has a little bit more of an advantage. Whoa, what a return from Serrano. Nailing with that forehand. Again, double hand backhand, misses the baseline. Well, that's what can I say? It's just heading towards that tiebreak. Why has she changed it? I don't get it. It's been a winning formula for her to whip that first serve out wide from the Jew side. Now she's trying to go down the middle. Serrano being very aggressive now. Off the return is now going to defense. Pegula attacking that forehand approach cross court. What a winner. I feel like the tempo has just increased. Both ladies playing risky tennis. Tapping into that aspect in the mind. Being brave. What is it? What's that saying again? Go big or go home. It's a let. First serve. She has a second serve now. Kick onto the backhand. Backhand return. Pushes Pegula back. It was very deep. Forehand cross-court duel. Both ladies standing far back. Pegula's trying to get up close. She's chipping the forehand now. She was spread on the forehand side. Courts open up. Serrano's taking charge with the double hand backhand. Oh, what a shift. Pegula was dominating with the backhand, but now she's gone back to defense. Drop shot from Serrano, clips the top of the net and comes back on her side. It's 30 all. How exciting is this match? Definitely putting the smiles on the spectators' faces. They will be enjoying this. And she's still trying to go down the middle of the court. She's changed her tactic. I don't know why. Kick serve into the body. Serrano gets around the backhand to drill that forehand cross court. Ah, she's packing that forehand with power. Pegula is trying to do the same, and she did on the run. Whenever she's in a difficult position, Pegula is able to rip that forehand with power cross court. Gosh, love 30. And now she set herself up with match point. Jessica Pegula needs one good serve here. She's been trying to go down the middle of the court. And she does. What an instinctive move from Serrano. Pegula is at the net with the volley. Smashes short in the middle of the court. Passing shot is in from Serrano. It's deuce. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to lip read. I mean, I can lip read what Jessica was saying. Wow, that was incredible. Just felt again that once that Jessica had that smash, it wasn't good enough. So tame, so tame. What's going on? Serrano has to do that every time Jessica comes forward, just put up a high ball. Let first serve. Oh my goodness, 2 hours. We hit the 2 hour mark. Serve goes in, the return in the net. It's yet another match point for the American. First serve in the net. How is Castillo going to treat this one now? Kick onto the backhand. They're in a backhand cross-court duel now. It seems like they're both holding back. Good forehand down the line from Serrano. Lots of topspin. Now she tries to go down the middle of the court with the topspin, pushing Pegula back. Oh, Pegula wanted to hit one glorious forehand and wrap up this match. Misses in a tram line. Oh. What a match this has turned out to be. Nice one. Nice to see you in the chat, Chris. How smart from Pegula. Let me explain this again. It was a fantastic serve. The one-hand backhand return was high and short. And instead of picking a side going cross-court or down the line, she drilled that forehand winner right down the middle of the court. Castillo already picked the spot. What a kick out wide. The court's opened up. Oh no, she snatched at it. Pegula completely skewed the double hand backhand. Didn't even make it over the net. We're back to juice. Oh, this must be heading towards a tiebreak. Gods have decided. Slice out wide, forehand return was a bit short in the middle of the court. Serrano gets another forehand. Jessica goes big, tries to hit a winner. She was falling backwards. She's standing about 1.5 meters away from the baseline. Why on earth was she trying to do that? Break point to send this 3rd set to a final. tiebreak, set tiebreak. Can Cirstea do something with the second return? Kick onto the backhand. Goes cross-court the return. They're in a backhand cross-court duel. They're still in the backhand cross-court duel. Hard hitting from both ladies. Feel that Serrano had a bit of an edge. Oh my gosh. Now that's the right time to attack. Inside the baseline, put a smile on Serrano's face. Okay. That was good. A bit of sarcasm behind that look. That's the right time to be offensive. Okay, hitting the ball just outside the singles court, but landing inside the court. Good forehand went across court. There we go. Good serve out wide. Inside out backhand from Jessica. Forehand cross court from the American. Serrano's really deep in the court. Misses the forehand down the line. It's yet another match point for Jessica Pegula. Good first serve. Down the middle. The return inside out is out. Ladies shake hands at the net. Pegula managed right at the end to prevent the third set going to a tiebreak. I was predicting the whole time. Just over 2 hours. I thought those first two sets were incredibly quick. But my goodness, what a fight. What an absolute fight. Well done to Jessica Pegula. Heartbreak for Cirstea. She really gave it her all. The court now being escorted out. Not sure why. We have 2 hours and 5 minutes. Whew. What a roller coaster of a match. One thing I need to be honest about though is that the quality of tennis I felt just improved. Well done Jess. Great game. For you out there, if it's the first time that you've witnessed this watch along, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Join in the chat in the future. Jessica Pegula is through to the quarterfinals, the Cincinnati Open, taking 2 hours and 5 minutes, beating the Romanian 7-5 in the third set. It was definitely an up and down experience throughout this match. Alright, deluded Steve. Someone needs a little bit of attention here in the chat. How are you doing? How are you doing? Let's go through a bit of a recap though. In these 3 sets, Pegula dominated in that first set, really. I thought Cirstea started really well, won the first service game to love, and then thereafter the Pegula just took over. Really great returning. She started, in my eyes, uncharacteristically very aggressive, was moving pretty well, and then took that first set 6-2. And then thereafter, they were holding on to their own service games right till 4-all. And then, Cirstea got the break, managed to win the second set, 6-4. And I really believe that the difference was the woman who was not able to get that first serve in struggled. as soon as they were able to get consistently good first serves in, they were more in control. Pegula was really, really lucky, I must say. Drive volleys were not on par today. Smashes were, I think for her standards, and she would admit, that was, I just have the word horrific in my mind. She missed too many smashes, and when she did get it in, she just kind of like dinked it over the court, over the net rather. Easy for Cirstea to do something with that. But in the end, it was the hard-hitting ground strokes, that grit, that never give up attitude from the American. I really got the edge. Not saying that is not what Serrano was not doing. Both women were fighting really to the end. But it seemed like the returner on the day beat the server. And Jessica Pegula definitely came out top there. And see, deluded Steve found out yesterday that I'm a Manchester United supporter, so he wants to dig in there being a Liverpool supporter. It's okay. It's only a game. And that's fine. Some people take it to heart. And I don't need any luck. It's Manchester United. I'm just a supporter. That's fine with me. So, from my side, again, thank you to everybody who was in the chat and who's contributed to the chat. To all the new subscribers as well. Thank you for joining. On that note, look after yourself. Take care of the people around you, and we'll see each other at the next live. Ciao for now.